Kruger National Park in South Africa is famous for its diverse ecosystem and powerful pride of lions. Every dawn, an adult lion appears silently at the main gate of the national park. This regular appearance makes the rangers increasingly worried. They fear that the lion may be hungry and is looking for a way to break in the hunt. However, it does not show any signs of aggression, just quietly walking back and forth under everyone's observation. The lion's unpredictable actions make Commander Kagiso worried about the safety of the rangers. Kagiso is the head of protection team, always putting the safety and stability of the area first. After many days of thinking, he realized that he needed the opinion of a zoologist. Therefore, he contacted Dr. Malabong, a famous researcher in the neighboring area. Dr. Malabong received an unexpected call, but decided to support immediately. He had never heard of a lion repeating such a strange action. When he arrived at Kruger National Park, he could clearly feel the heavy atmosphere. The rangers were on duty, ready to respond if the lion suddenly attacked. Kagiso led the doctor around the guard stations to witness the scene firsthand. The commander said that the lion had appeared continuously for the past week. It usually came early in the morning, hung around the gate for about an hour, then returned to the forest. Dr. Malabong was curious and interested in this unusual behavior. He began to plan a specific observation, along with a team of experienced rangers. Malabong requested to record the time, direction of movement, and the intensity of the lion's growls each time it appeared. Some rangers feared that it was probing, preparing to attack inside, but the doctor still maintained the opinion that there might be another reason behind it. After 2 days of close monitoring, he noticed that the lion made no attempt to climb the fence or find a way in. Instead, it just stood there watching, growling softly and retreating into the forest every time the sun rose. An emergency meeting was held in the command office between Kagiso and Malabong. The zoologist hypothesized that the lion might be calling for help from humans. The theory sounded absurd, but Malabong had convincing evidence. Commander Kagiso hesitated at this conclusion, but his trust in the doctor's expertise made him reconsider. Finally, Kagiso agreed to deploy a team to follow the lion to clarify the mystery. News of the plan quickly spread throughout the guard station, attracting many volunteer rangers. They knew that if they found a reason, they could end the lingering fear. That evening, Malabong instructed the team on how to keep a safe distance when following a lion. He warned everyone not to provoke or attack it unnecessarily. Early the next morning, the group waited near the gate of the national park, waiting for the lion to appear. As the sun was just rising, the lion emerged from the bushes. It stopped at its usual place, let out a low roar, and then began to pace back and forth. The rangers' heart rate seemed to increase, but they remained silent. After about an hour, the lion slowly left the gate, heading deeper into the savannah. That was the signal for the tracking team to begin their mission. They split into 2 small groups, keeping a safe distance so as not to frighten the lion. Along the way, the dense bushes and hot desert sun made the journey more difficult. Occasionally, the lion stopped, turned its head, and looked back. It felt like it was checking to see if the group was still following. Dr. Malabong told everyone to move slowly, without making any sudden noises. Remarkably, the lion did not show any signs of aggression or attempt to hide. As the sun rose higher, the lion led the group to a dry, wooded area near the Sabi River. There, the water was flowing rapidly due to the heavy rains that had poured down from upstream a few days earlier. The lion's footprints were clearly visible on the moist ground along the riverbank, and then suddenly disappeared. Some people guessed that it had waded across the river, but everyone understood that the water was too strong, making it hard to believe. Suddenly, a ranger discovered the silhouette of a lion on the rocky shore upstream. It was standing on a large rock, looking very restless. The group followed the riverbank, looking for a shallow place to wade across without being swept away. The water flowed loudly, making it extremely difficult for everyone to walk. The lion was still waiting, occasionally roaring as if urging it. When approaching, Malabong realized that the lion's face did not show any threatening intent. It turned and continued walking, heading toward a corner of the riverbank that had been heavily eroded. The group waded along, and were suddenly startled by a pile of rocks lying around. The rocks looked like they had just fallen, possibly due to erosion from the rain and floods. A low groan came from below, making everyone freeze. Two rangers quickly approached, trying to move the rocks. They carefully used crowbars and their bare hands to remove the rocks, afraid of injuring anyone or anything below. When a gap appeared, Malabong turned on his flashlight and was shocked. Inside were two lion cubs, exhausted from being trapped in the pile of rocks. It turned out that this adult lion was a lioness, trying to rescue her cubs. The heavy rain caused a landslide, blocking the exit of the cubs' den. Unable to move the heavy rocks by herself, the mother lion called for help from humans. That was why she kept appearing at the gate of the national park, as if asking for help. Understanding the situation, the rangers tried their best to move the rocks as quickly as possible. Despite their exhaustion, they worked hard to save the cubs. Finally, the cubs were pulled out of the hole, trembling but alive. A fierce roar suddenly echoed from the mother lion standing nearby. She looked both anxious and excited to see her cubs freed. Malabong signaled the group to retreat, to avoid causing the mother to misunderstand. They placed the cubs on a dry mound, far from the water. The mother immediately went forward, sniffing the two cubs all over. The scene of reunion stunned everyone because it was so sacred. The two cubs rubbed against their mother's legs, moaning weakly but happily. When she was sure that the cubs were safe, the mother lion raised her head to look at the people as if to express her gratitude. No one dared come closer, but everyone breathed a sigh of relief. They quietly retreated across the river, returning to their old place to observe from afar. From the other side, the rangers saw the mother lion licking her cubs affectionately. It was a heartwarming moment for everyone present. No one had ever seen a lion come so close to a human just to ask for help. The rangers and Dr. Malabong agreed to return to the station with newfound faith in maternal love. They told the story to Commander Kajiso, who was moved by the mother lion's courage. From that day on, the lioness never appeared again at the park gate. Everyone believed that she knew her mission was complete. Her cubs were freed. The rangers carried with them the memory of that special day, deepening the spirit of compassion between humans and wild animals. As for Dr. Malabong, he considered this a memorable milestone in his research career. The story of the mother lion in Kruger National Park became a testament to the miraculous power of maternal love. It reminds us all of the deep connection between humans and nature when built on compassion. Dear friend, thank you for taking time to follow the story. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to support us.